Hello YouTube, it's subscribed and everybody on the remaining social networks. This is the King, and welcome back to another live reaction. Today is Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 310, Master and Pupil. And boy oh boy, Deku is looking menacingly in the cover. So, last time was an interesting flashback, and yes, he is wearing Gran Torino's scarf, or cape. And we start at night. That monster! With a hero attack! Oh boy. With a hero attack, I mean... competition! I'm a monster! I'm just scared! Squeak! Oh boy. That with our guard down, eh? We stop it! Squeak! And here comes Deku! Cool. Alrighty, so that was fireball. Interesting. Calm down. It's a rainy night. Tensions are high. But this person is not your enemy. If she was innocent, she should have stopped acting suspicious then. And they left. I'm waiting for evacuation. This town was one of the safer places when this all started. So I thought I could just stay at home and this would all blow over, Squeak. Okay, but one by one, all the casualties began to emerge. I was so scared. I thought that I could make my way to the evacuation center at Hero School, so I ran. I'm sorry, Squeak. Okay. I was just getting scared. Oh, and Deku just gives her her umbrella back. I'm sure everyone else is scared as well. Do you think things will return to normal? They will. Squeak. Sorry, have to get going. And Deku is just pulling a Batman. And waving into the shadows. Alrighty, and then suddenly, All Might in Best Genius's car. Neat. All Might, please take her to the evacuation center. She cannot stay here. Uh-huh. Wait a moment. Take this with you. It's a Portasuki. You've been working non-stop lately. Thanks for the meal. Ah. It will get cold soon. So eat it quickly. So, alrighty. It looks society breaking up right now. The days where we didn't have anyone to breathe from all the constant viewing from the constant vigilante profiling going on. It's just like I've entered a time machine. Shigaraki, Now for One, Dabi, Nomu, Doiga villains. We still don't have any clues. Now the escapees were cut loose and went off to wreak havoc, so they don't know anything. Woke up in the dark, huh? Shigaraki with All for One's quirk. I doubt even Endeavor and Haizama working together could put a stop to him. If One for All can put a stop to all of this at once, nothing will improve. Please, you guys, work with us. Oh, we're getting a flashback to the second and third. Nice. Right, inside the On for All is before Midori's woke from his sleep. To consolidate our power and information to him, we need to work together. Please, my heroes. And everybody's darting. Kiddo! You better get used to their quirks. You hear? Wow, that was a lot of dotting. A lot of quick dotting. Speaking of Simores and his ants quirk, when you wake up, get that image gimmick you have down. No, I thought it was a good idea. We came from the earliest. We came from the harshest era of history, when All for One was at his peak, and he was ready to dominate the entire world. Back then, those who were dominated couldn't even tell that they were being dominated. And the winner was scared of the future. To prevent him from taking full control, it took us working together to push back against him. Yoshi would know, right? Yep. To stop your brother, who sacrificed too many lives to count. At the end of any battle, it's either victory or defeat. Alrighty, and the others are explaining their quotes to Deku and how to use them. You think we could really get behind some bright-eyed brat who wants to save his arch nemesis? Yes. I agree. He's certainly delusional. Just like how a certain pair saved their nemesis. And extended a helping hand then. Interesting. You didn't get me out of that room right then and there. Nothing would have started. Isn't the reason you brought up the past that you realized the fact that you realized that fact in the first place? You really think the kids will save the day? Yep. Alright, one for all will never bow to my brother, but it's because you've extended your hand that one for all was able to begin in first place. Listen clear, kiddo. We're going full speed ahead now. Yes, sir! Alrighty. So, this was... Okay, this shot was interesting. It gives showing us a panic of the current state of society. And an initial introduction to the first... not first... to the second and third users. The ones that the first passed his quirk first. An interesting situation. They were trying to fight the All for One and were targeting his brother. And yet they ended up saving him. What a twist! Still, we don't really know their names nor their quirks. Honestly, I can't wait to see where that leads. Alrighty, another setup chapter. A necessary one, to be sure. But still, another setup chapter. So, with that in mind, people, I'm gonna leave it here. It was a very interesting chapter. However, now I have to wait for this setup to pay off. So, anyway, people, I'm gonna leave it here. Hope you enjoyed this much I did, and don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell. You know the drill. Till then, I'll see you around. Ta-ta!